It's Mike Farrell, Rivals.com at the Rivals Camp Series presented by Under Armour here at the Atlanta stop with Andrew Thomas, one of the top offensive linemen in the country. Big kid. Got some big schools on his list too. Clemson, Georgia, Alabama, and Notre Dame are schools we talked about off camera. Talk to me about, let's go reverse order, Notre Dame. Have you been there? What do you like? What's your relationship with the coaches?
I went to Notre Dame about 2 weeks ago, and I talked to Coach Stan, the O-line coach, and we watched practice, and I enjoyed it. I just like the business program, and they have a good mix of academics and athletics.
What do you want to study?
Business, finance.
Okay, so obviously Notre Dame very well known for academics. What's their pitch to you? Are they trying to get more kids in the Southeast? Do they mention anything like that?
Well, they just said that I kind of fit the program because like the school I go to now, Pace Academy, it's kind of like Notre Dame, a small, high academic school with good athletics.
Do you look at what schools put offensive linemen in the NFL? I mean, do you look at, obviously they've done pretty well and they got Ronnie Stanley going in the first round this year. Do you look at that?
Well, Coach Stan, he was just telling me like he's not really worried about like the draft and anything. He just says like he wants me to read and like search articles and look on like what players say about him, like how he interacts with the players and the relationship he builds with the players.
All right, so let's talk about Georgia, the in-state school. What's the message from Kirby Smart? What's your relationship with them?
I really like Georgia. It's close to home. They want me to play really early as a freshman and tackle, and they have a really good business program at Terry Business College.
What's your relationship with the O-line coach and the rest of the offensive coaches?
Coach Pittman, I have a really good relationship with Coach Pittman. He's a real good coach. He seems like he's been doing it for a while, and he's been up there a couple of times. Like every time he could come up, he's been up there. So,
what about Alabama? We're talking about NFL. They obviously put a lot of kids in the NFL. What's your impression there, and what do you like?
I mean, Alabama, it's a powerhouse. Everybody knows that it's a great school. But, I mean, the academics are actually pretty good. Like, they're better than I thought when I talked to Coach Saban, and I realized, like, how good their graduation rate is.
And then Clemson, coming off that national championship game appearance and all that. What do you like about them?
When you go there, it's just a very family-oriented places. Like four of the coaches on the offensive staff, like, play at Clemson, like, went to Clemson. I have a good relationship with Coach Caldwell and Coach Elliott, and I like that program. They want me to play early also.
So you said you don't have a top five yet. We just talked about these four recruiting you very, very hard. Any offer out there you haven't gotten that you'd like to get?
I kind of like Ohio State.
Okay, so Ohio State has an offer. They probably will after this video, or maybe even get in touch with you at the very least. So you mentioned two leaders. Give me those top two right now. And again, I know it's early. I know this isn't, etched in stone.
Right now it's tied between Georgia and Clemson.
All right, and what makes it tied, and where are we at with those two schools? Like, what's the difference between the two of them in your mind?
Well, like, they're both really close to home. I mean, I have a good relationship with both of the coaching staffs, and they both want me to play really early. Plus, they have good academic programs. When
do you want to make your decision? Do you want to get it over with before your senior season, or are you going to take it till the end?
I would try to take all 5 of my official visits, and if I fall in love with a place right there, I'll probably commit. But if not, I'll try to wait as long as I can, just so I make the right decision.
And upcoming visits, you got any planned?
I know I'll be back at Notre Dame in June, I think.
All right. So, top 4 sort of, 2 leaders sort of, but long way to go. Thank you very much.